Hi, this is Mike Hahn from Relationships 101. Again, I told you tonight that would be the last video, but obviously it's not going to be. I thought this was a really important topic to talk about, and it just slipped my mind. I didn't bring it up to this point, so I just wanted to get it out there into you guys while it's on my brain. But I guess tonight's topic is going to be, where do you find the right girl? That's really big, because a lot of people get construed with that topic. A lot of people think that, oh, my girlfriend broke up with me, I need to find somebody to replace her as soon as possible. So I'm gonna go to the bar and I'm gonna have a few drinks, talk to some girls, see if I can get lucky, bring somebody home, or see if I can pick somebody up from the bar. That's probably, honestly, the worst thing you can do. And my reasoning behind that is because if somebody else is in the bar, what's 90% the time that they're in the bar? A, they want to be drunk, or B, their life is at the same point yours is. They can't find happiness, they have nowhere to look, they probably don't have many friends, and they're looking for a rebound, or they're looking for an instant solution to solve their problems. And you don't want that, and you don't want to be that person either, because if you're going to a bar to find a girl, to me, you're telling me one thing: you're looking for a hot girl to take home. And no, you don't do that. You do that if you're young. You do that if you're not ready to commit. You don't do that when you're looking for a wife. I mean, do you think you would be proud to go home and say, hey mom, meet Jessie, I met her last night at the Cock and Bull, or I met her last night at the Village Pub? Like, that's just not good. I mean, the fact that you met in a bar means that probably when you get married and have kids, where do you think she's going to be at every night? The bar. So it's just not a good place to meet people. Both people are in the bar for the same reason. And I don't know about you, if you're watching this video, you obviously haven't had any luck with that like I haven't. So just get bars out of your dictionary. You want to hook up, go to a bar. You want a real woman won't be in a bar. A real woman would have morals. A real woman wouldn't need to drink her problems away. So if you want to know where I say to try to find a girl, don't do it at work. Employee relationships will always end up bad, because if you guys break up or whatnot, then you still have to go to work every day, and that's your income, and now you're fucking with your income just to have a girl. So I never really dated anybody I went to school with. I might have dated 2 girls I went to school with, and I never really dated anybody I worked with either. And I was pretty strict about that. It's not because I wasn't allowed to. I mean, I've been a manager most of my life and a business owner. I just choose not to date employees. I even had somebody I met on a dating website that was cousins with one of my good friends that was an actor. And when I found out that connection was there, I stopped talking to her. And it's not because she was a bad person or wasn't a good girl, but it was really for the fact that, but it was really for the fact that I don't date my employees. I won't date anybody that's related to my employees, because again, if something goes wrong, what does it affect? It affects my reputation, it affects my business. It could piss off somebody that works for me and that's a good actor. So I would rather not be involved in it. I'd rather find a relationship somewhere else. So you don't date people you work with. You don't date people you go to school with. You don't date people from a bar, just because if it doesn't work out, there's just too many flaws in the plan, you know what I mean? If it does work out, great. I mean, but if you're watching this video, then you've been here several times and you're looking for answers, and chances are you've been there, done it, and it hasn't worked. It might work for some people. It hasn't worked for me to this point. So if you want to know where I like to say to meet girls, you can meet girls at public events, something that is a good cause, you know what I mean? Like, go walk a 4K, Go do a breast cancer fundraiser thing. I've been using dating websites, and I know a lot of people are against them, but I work from home, so I'm at a computer all day long, and the only people I meet are workers and clients, and I don't date them, so I don't have the time to go looking for a relationship. So what I do is I use dating websites. Plenty of Fish, OkCupid, Meet Me on Android phone app. All those seem to be pretty good. If you ask my opinion which one's better, I find more girls on Plenty of Fish, but I also find less of what I want in Plenty of Fish. It seems like all the girls there, they haven't been really what I've been looking for. I've met like 2 that had really good characteristics off there, but I met about 50 that are just young, egotistical, spoiled, and don't know what they want. So OkCupid I've had better luck with. I like the fact that on OkCupid, when you use the website, they have questions that you can do. I don't listen to any of the percentages, because if you answer so many questions right, and they'll compare it to the answers that they have on their profile, and they'll give you this percentage number to tell you how compatible you are. To me, the questions are what's important, not the percentage. I mean, they ask you questions about religion preferences, sexual preferences, what you're looking for in relationships, all kinds of different things. And when you answer them, you can look at them on both profiles. So you can go through your questions and say you don't want kids, and you don't want somebody that wants kids, and you see she's answered that she wants 5 kids, or she already has a kid prior to you. You know, at that point, you don't even need to waste your time talking to the person. So I feel like OkCupid's really strong in the fact that you don't have to waste a lot of time looking for something you don't want, because you can pretty much find out everything you need to know about a person before you even talk to them. And OkCupid, the people I've met off of there, I've got along with pretty well. So, like I said, a lot of people are against the dating websites. You're probably going to get judged for it or whatnot. But to me, that's the avenue that's more readily available for me to meet people that are looking for exactly what I'm looking for, and I can filter it. I don't have to go to a bar or hang out with somebody personally for 5 days to find out who they are. I can call them and text them and weed them out before I even meet them, which means you're less emotionally involved. So it just seems to be a better circumstance. But that's what works for me. Take my experience and apply whatever works for you. It doesn't have to be dating websites. It doesn't have to be any of the things I've mentioned. But the #1 no-no is never date anybody from a bar if you're serious about a future, unless that's the kind of person you are, that you like to live your bar every day of the week, and you're going to be like that when you're 60 years old. Because, like I said in other videos, you will never change anybody, so don't think you will. And meeting them in a bar automatically means you accept that lifestyle. So understand what you're accepting when you go home with a girl. If you're wanting a one-night stand, then you shouldn't be watching this video. But if you're looking for something long-term, I think you can pretty much read between the lines of why that would be a good decision. But this video's gone a little bit too long. Please subscribe, please like my page, leave your comments below, and if you have any more questions, I'll go into more detail. Thank you, have a good night.